Sanctuary House is a place you go to for people who have mental illness.
They're very good at helping people with mental illness overcome their challenges and overcome obstacles that they may face, and learning to deal with those obstacles. They help you work on job skills enough so much that they'll help you get a job so you can use those skills.
A year ago I was depressed, sad, because I had just lost my son. I needed help, and me sitting at home crying that wasn't gonna bring my son or my brother back.
I was living with my parents and I wasn't doing very much. I was between jobs and I would guess it would be fair to say I was a little depressed because I couldn't find a job.
My son had been diagnosed as a child with ADD. He graduated from Oak Ridge Military Academy and then went on to Appalachian State. After a year, we realized that something was going on, and we knew it was more than just ADD. On April 17th, 2003, he walked away. He walked away from everything, his apartment, his truck, his friends, his pets, all of us not having a clue that this was going to happen. And so while he was away for 8 months, and we couldn't imagine how he was surviving, we finally caught up with him in New Orleans in jail, and we were able to get him committed to a hospital, and that began the series of commitments.
It was wonderful. I met a lot of new people. I have friends. The staff is wonderful. I mean, they don't act like they staff, they act like they friends with us, you know. You can come in to tell them your problem and they don't go back and tell nobody else. And that's what I like about the Sanctuary House.
They will do everything they can to help you get the help you need if they can't offer it. They're good at finding someone else who can help you.
What happened is Jody invited me after I came down to talk with her and Seth was committed into a hospital, a state hospital at the time, and she asked me to meet her at a state NAMI meeting. And at that meeting, she introduced me to a family that has become our mentors, Frank and Pat Cleary. They asked me if I had a loved one that was suffering from mental illness. They told me about a new medication, well, not a new medication, it's been around for 20 years, but asked if the doctors had ever tried it for Seth. And I said no, that they have kept him on a medication. He hates the way it makes him feel. He doesn't want to take it, so that's why he keeps getting committed. We had the Attorney General of the hospital working with us. They were able to move my son to a different unit with a different doctor. They tried him on Clozaril, and actually, he has had 3 years of stability and happiness. He has taken 110 hours of classes, become state certified as a peer support specialist, and now is a recovery coach.
This is what the Sanctuary House and the community have done for me. They have put an impact in my life. I go to Reading Connections. I went back to school to get my high school diploma. I took an employment class. I got my certificate for that class. Next month, I'm gonna start helping people out with their resumes so they can get a job. Because the Sanctuary House do help people find jobs and stuff who willing to work.
They're very good at finding you a job. I work at the one at Friendly Center. I do a combination of things. I clean, I restock, I ring people up, I make sandwiches, prepare stuff for tomorrow. They help me learn the skills that I needed in order to work there, like being sanitary, always wearing gloves, always washing your hands, and working under the pressures of if the line is out the door.
And I just want to ask everyone that is here that has prayed for us, helped us in some way to get where we are, to just remember for all others that are struggling with mental illness to never give up. that there is hope.
If you need help, it's somewhere out there for you to get help. And I didn't know that I needed help.
Because, I mean, when I think about the people that are out there at home spending all day inside, not getting outside, not getting out in the community, even just going out for a walk, I feel so sad because I'm like, there's so many different resources that they can take advantage of.
And if it hadn't been for Jody and Sanctuary House and all these people that are involved in Sanctuary House and the volunteers and the mentors, we wouldn't be here today. And I have a life again.